Hello! Just buckling my belt, and then we can get going. How's things? Hey, guys. No more having to work around that horrendous new headset dealia problem I had. Because it turns out I just needed to download Sony's proprietary headset connecting app. What it does to me, man? Why gotta add these layers of complexity to something as benign as me just listening to some video game ads? Hey them. It's nice to see you here. Obviously, nobody is allowed to spoil what happens in the announcements. Although I know that they do a new Zelda because I saw the thumbnail here from Nintendo of America. Very bummer. I wish they integrated some sort of, hey, don't spoil this shit for me mode. Also, they probably do. I could probably watch this in on a different website that doesn't have those. When this starts, we'll have a 20-minute countdown. Daddy Cheeseburger, please. Big Deal 6, hello. J Lunar S, hello. I can be at most an hour. Need to wake up super early tomorrow. Well, this is just 40 minutes. And I'm not planning on sticking around here all day either. I'm just allowing a couple of people to funnel in, and then we can get going in like a minute or something. Man, I heard this is gonna be good. Well, people are saying this is a pretty good one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ian Coleman, Silk Song. Oh, I haven't watched it. They did it then. But yeah, like people on the Twitters and the Discords are telling me, hey, Acer, this one's pretty good. I'm drinking coffee while we wait for some people to funnel in. That should be fine. So, they just drop us in the middle of a trailer. Oh yeah, and also, they're gonna nuke this video monetization-wise because it's Nintendo, but I will roll with those punches for you. Damn this! Manually click like some sort of ape. Let me know if you can hear. Let me know audio volumes. They're not dropping me in the trailer. No, they are dropping me in the trailer. Hey, I like this. I like these renders. I like when they do this with Mario. I like this about paper. No, I'm just gonna, because I can, I'm gonna stop this all the time now. But I love this with the Paper Marios too. I love seeing Mario rendered in different styles. I feel like from the GameCube through the Wii and the Wii U, and like even at the early days of the Switch, I really feel like Mario was just sort of stuck in this really, really boardroom approved, unexpressive, uninteresting design. And they're kind of moving away from that, which I think is cool. My dad works there. Nintendo! Mercy, your dad works at Nintendo! Ruby Seals, friend of the show, used to work at Nintendo. Is Bloodborne going to be in this one? I think so. What an idiot. Luigi is so lucky his brother isn't a moron like him. Oh, is this one of those games where they go inside of Bowser? In the Mario and Luigi series? See, this looks nice. It's like bold outline work. Like art style. Ah, Connie. I'm so sorry for what the porn artists are gonna do to you. Hold on. Look, chat. I'm not gonna show it. But I am going to see if they've already, see, Connie, Mario, and Luigi, porn, let's see. Just gonna do a quick Google search. No! They're slow today, chat. 144. I'm sorry. What'd you show us? Well, there was porn. There wasn't any Connie porn. You want to see like a woman dressed as Peach having sex done at her, having sex done to her. You can cook it like yourself. Yeah, this is nice. This is a friendly looking game. So what's the audio like? Audio good? Sorry, it's not a fit. Mario has this thing, Sonic has it too, kind of, where the original designs are so much more simplistic than the new designs. It's kind of like when you look at older Yu-Gi-Oh cards versus the new ones. The older ones always just have this sort of weird, dark, dungeony kind of fantasy Frank Frazetta art style, but the new ones are all like soft femboy anime boys with like soft lines and like shading and different skin tones in different places, and you just like put them together. They're like, hey, I wonder which one of these, you know. But yeah, it's a weird phenomena where like the aesthetics of later introduced characters do not match with the earlier ones. Oh, it's him.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Something seems off about this game.
That is the first new entry in the Mario and
Hey,
Luigi
crazy
series
kid.
in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Yeah, I like that. He used
Please
him as
look
like
forward
a
to a
rubber band.
seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands.
Hey,
as
Mario
well
has
as
like
evolved Bros moves with
belly
Mario
physics.
and Luigi.
Sorry
Okay,
for the cheer
let's
freak.
see the
I'll
first
stop
batch
now.
of headlines.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
How often are they gonna sell
The
me these
thrill of the
games?
Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games. From
Oh.
lightning-fast feats to action-packed battles.
Okay, I mean, this is like a nice,
Familiarize
cool
yourself
little,
with each challenge and perfect
gimmick
your
to add
timing.
to these emulators.
Then give it your
I don't
best
hate
shot
this.
and aim for the top of the online
Silent
leaderboard.
Hill Shattered
You can
Memories
also
ever
try
coming
more
back.
difficult legend
No.
challenges.
Are you Shayna's alt account?
Like completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp
I thought
pipes.
Nintendo hated speedrunners. Yeah, it's weird
Stuck
because on
on a
one
legend
hand
challenge?
they like
Check
take
out
down. I
classified
love when they
information
took
for
down
handy
that
tips and
Mario
tricks to help you improve.
99
Put your
thing
skills
somebody
to the
did
test in
of like
survival
competitive
mode, where
multiplayer
you'll race
Mario.
against
But then like a
ghost
few months
players
later they
worldwide.
released their own and
After
they just
each
like
round, half of the
just
players
used
will
the sort of
be
fan
eliminated.
community
You've only
to
got one
play
shot
test
to survive.
ideas, and the ones
Will
fans
you be
like,
the last
and
one
Nintendo makes
standing?
official ones and then goes after the
Nintendo World
fan ones, like
Championships NES
Mario
Edition
ROM hacks.
launches
That's
on
where we get
Nintendo
Mario
Switch July
Mario
18th.
Maker.
Pre-orders for the digital
Mario
version are
99
available
born the
now
same
on
way. It's
Nintendo
like,
eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game
I promise
and
you,
other
if
bonus
Zelda
items is
ROM
also
hacks
available for
were
pre-order.
more popular, Nintendo absolutely would have done Super Zelda Maker.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
I don't care about this.
行くぞハッピー
Speedrun.
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG.
I feel like Fairy Tail is just like going by the designs. Let's get into a whole Fairy Tail thing. I feel like Fairy Tail is like a corporate attempt to sort of copy One Piece. The art style I feel is eerily similar, and if you look at like, so here's the One Piece logo. Okay. Here's the Fairy Tail logo. It's like, you know, they both have like that same sort of figure in the middle. It's like kind of very, very, very similar font. You know, it's like, hey. I don't know. But I don't know anything about Fairy Tail. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe it's older than One Piece. It could be.
In the vast kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight.
Team Natsu.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds
NES
of
games
magic
are neat.
based
They're
on who's
pretty
in your party.
Well, it's a tomato. Stream audio is louder.
Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies. Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Okay, how are the audio levels now? Oh, it's not really? Alright. But like visually, if you had never read it, and you're just looking at the character designs, and you're looking at like the splash pages on the cover, not the splash pages, the cover pages, like you get where like you could get that impression, right?
From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Oh.
And composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian.
Wait,
slowly being
Sakaguchi
civilization.
He's
to restore his memories. Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
Bomb. All right.
Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill
I like that
to
we've reached the point in femboy anime protagonists where they just straight up give him high heels at this point.
Target multiple enemies at once.
Waifu game.
You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them.
Or maybe Leo's a girl, I don't know.
The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out.
So real for that.
Let them go!
Now, let us save the world together.
Was that a Johnny Young Bosch or whoever his voice actor is? I like his voice.
Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay, Sakaguchi worked on this, so I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing
another sport is coming
what happens when you unfreeze those design sensibilities that peaked in the 90s and apply them today. He actually did like some other games. He did like Last Story or whatever.
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
Ew.
Dribble, pass, and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls. Try out 3-point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can within the time limit. Up to 4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle. Besides local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
You know, even in a degenerate, rundown shithole company like Square or even like Ubisoft,
free update for Nintendo
every now and then you will find like one
way
department that
Nintendo
is actually
Switch
super
this
functional and does incredible work. So the fact that Sakaguchi's name is attached to it, I'm like, okay, I'll keep an eye on it. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good, but it could be something. Oh, who's this guy? Ah! If I recall correctly, on Fairy Tail, the mangaka was an apprentice of Oda. Very cool. Hey, this sounds like the premise of that Ratchet game that I talked... Okay. It's not. I was gonna say, it's like a robot that has to continually charge itself with batteries and such. But, it's a side-scroller. It looks nice. I do like the design of like a robot with golden America hair. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If this is like a 3-hour game, I would give this a shot. If they try to do like a Hollow Knight thing, I'm like, I don't need that in my life right now. Mio, Memories in Orbit. Alright.
It's an array of cartoon
I hate shonen, so
classics.
take it with a grain of salt. Oh.
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
Oh, I love Donald
Greatest
Duck.
detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch.
Of course it's gonna be a
hints and
Hollow Knight
evidence
thing.
scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack
I'm so
each
happy
case.
that
What big secret lies at the end?
Metroidvania
Start
fans
sleuthing because
get
this
so much
free
love,
update launches
but
on Nintendo Switch
I'm just not
later
one of them.
today. Island adventures await.
Apparently, this is a very, very well developed, like Hello
your
Kitty Island Adventure. This is
Then
apparently really
befriend
well
Hello
developed.
Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces.
I think there
in
was
this
another
open
one, and
world
people were like,
adventure.
"Yeah, this is shockingly well
Team up
designed.
with
Like,
your new
there's a
pals
lot
solve
to do in
mysteries
this."
and restore
I hear
Friendship
this from
Island
like,
when
or maybe it wasn't
Hello
Island. I
Kitty
think it was Hello
Island
Kitty Island
Adventure
Adventure.
launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
I think it was, yeah, it was some Hello Kitty game that was like some grown ass men were saying like, yeah, hey, I know it's Hello Kitty, but hey, this is actually really good. You should check this out. And I was like, I don't think I will.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full
Donald
power
Duck is
of
better
Acme
than Mickey
across
Mouse.
iconic levels
Yeah,
in up
he
to
very
4
much
player local
is.
co-op.
Because Donald Duck, he has
Watch
like,
out for
you know, Donald
falling
Duck is up there like
Looney
facing the
Tunes,
man,
Wacky
and
World
he's like
Sports
under the boot,
crashes
whereas
on
Mickey
Nintendo
is
Switch
Mickey
this
is
fall.
the boot, you know.
That's all, folks.
I hate this new voice for.
Game on!
I don't like the
Emergency
current voice
meeting.
actor they have for Bugs Bunny. I didn't like Billy West either. Even though I love Billy West, he's like great in Futurama. I don't think they've had a really good Bugs Bunny since Mel Blanc.
New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us.
Oh.
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while
This, to
taking
me,
out players
feels
as
like
a
we could be
phantom.
talking about
Suss things
feature
out when this
creep,
free update
where-
for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo
Like, imagine
Switch
if Tetris
later.
had come out 2 years ago for the first time, and it had just been this explosively popular game, and now they were like, well, we have to do a sequel. We have to sort of keep the game alive. Oh, well, let's just add shit to Tetris. And, you know, no, don't do that. Don't be adding stuff to them. And, like, I know that Among Us lets you filter, like, which game modes you want and which roles and whatever. So I like that, but, like, I don't love this trend of we gotta keep this thing alive so that we can milk it forever, and then the actual identity of the thing just withers away. I want this studio to try their hand at doing something else. Or you just wanna, like, would you wanna be just the Among Us studio forever?
Day.
I don't know.
A monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a
Yeah, it's a
realm
lot
of
of
monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate, and harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
What the hell? What is this?
They can then be trained for
How does
battle.
this get, like, prime time in a Nintendo Direct?
Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat.
So it's like a farming Fire
Merge
Emblem
all of the battle
Pokemon
buddies in your
clone
party
kinda
to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes.
fusions.
Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
I will not join. Character design by that guy that did Fairy Tail. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The
Okay,
villainous
alright.
Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard.
When will they learn?
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them. Pound them. And roll on through. Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas.
No commentary because I like Donkey Kong.
From manic minecarts
Trying to pay attention.
to high-flying rocket barrels,
Rocket Barrels, huh?
and even hitching a ride on Rambi.
Honestly, kind of want to go back to playing
There are
Yuri
plenty of
visual novel.
transportation
You
methods
cannot go
available.
into porn. This is Donkey Kong
Pass a
time.
Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op.
Hey, I like that silhouette of, you can see the
80
baseball cap and
appealing
the
levels are
tie.
in store,
I actually own that
including
Donkey
the
Kong
additional
tie. A
levels
good
from
friend
the
of mine gave
Nintendo
it to me.
3DS version.
I've had no occasion to actually wear it though.
Donkey Kong Country
yet.
Returns HD swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
I guess that's fine.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's
Donkey
jungle
Kong's Master
escapades
Pass
returns in
is a
HD.
monkey. What?
Plenty of wild actions and
This game is
antics are in
balls hard.
store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. I like this. Is this the Zelda? Golden Falcon Man? No. You know this is not real-time combat because the animations are way too choppy for that. Oh, it's a Dragon Quest.
Journey with allies to face the Archfiend on an epic adventure.
Right.
Memorable
This has to be the
encounters,
Zelda. Nah, you were tricked, just like me.
perplexing challenges,
Can you play
and
as a girl in this?
formidable monsters await.
No, probably not.
An iconic
Girls cannot
RPG
into Dragon Quest.
remade in HD
making the call.
2D.
Actually, I don't know. I've never played a Dragon Quest. I don't know if they. I think they have like
Forge your own
fixed
path.
protagonists, but they have like a team. But I don't know. I don't know if they can. You can rotate that.
The legacy begins. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
HD 2D remake. Like, I think the Japanese gaming audience must just really be in love with really weird naming conventions. And so it's actually a really funny story of how Crash Bandicoot made it in Japan, because they were like showing the Japanese executives Crash Bandicoot, and they were like, we don't know about this one. This don't look very good. And I think it was Jason Rubin went to one of the character designers who was like, okay, here are all the notes they have about Crash's visuals. Just change him. Just create a new model right now. Just quickly redraw him. And it was like, give him bigger eyes, give him like wild eyebrows, remove the teeth, don't show teeth. And they just tried to make him as cute as they possibly could. And then he went into the executive room and he showed them that photo. And the executives were like, very nice. And that's actually Shuhei Yoshida was the sort of man on the ground who made Crash Bandicoot work in Japan. They like seriously rethought a lot of that game and a lot of the designs there to actually make it palatable to a Japanese market, and it was a huge success. I think they need a Western equivalent of that, where they like, hey, you don't get to name your games like HD Rebirth, Re-Emergence, 2.8 version, Redream. Like, no, you can't do that. You have to give them proper names. We haven't heard about the Suikoden remasters since they were announced last year. Yeah, and like, hey, I'm also kind of sick of remakes and remasters. The Erdrick trilogy. Like, this doesn't call out to me like, oh, I have to play this. This just feels like this is impenetrable to me. Like, I can't. This is too much. Too many numbers. Too much stuff on screen. My Western eyes can't.
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日、サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト1 & 2も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。時系列としては3が物語の始めとなっており、3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうと、あっと驚く展開が待っています。The
original Dragon Quest games are really good though if you're into old school RPGs. I totally believe it. Like I hear nothing but good things about it, but I'm just saying, when you package it like this, I just like.
Thank you, Mr.
What? Huh?
We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in
Erdrick
HD
trilogy.
2D.
I've actually been trying to crack
Let's
into Elric
continue
of
with more
Melniborn, and I think that might be a cool game series if somebody took a crack at it.
Let's have some fun.
I hate Funko Pops
Say
so
hello
much,
to
just like disposable
Jaws?
pieces of garbage.
Wait, He-Man?
And all of this
Great
stuff is just
Scott!
gonna end in a
Is that Marty
landfill
McFly?
somewhere.
The world of Funko is coming
this
to
stuff.
life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you
My
explore
hacking
locations
Funko
based on
Pops.
over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more.
And like,
Use special skills and crafted gadgets
Like,
to
you-
explore epic
you can't
worlds,
do anything with it.
each
Like,
with
they're not
unique
toys.
Puzzles, hidden areas,
at least you can
and
like play with
familiar
Legos
foes.
and you can like
Dinosaurs
reconstruct
from
them. And it's super
Jurassic
fun.
World
But
and
this is just like,
Cylons from Battlestar
it's just like a
Galactica.
showcase of
They're
your
certainly not toys
bad
around.
financial
Unbox
decision
the
making.
universe.
I don't know.
When
And like, they're ugly.
Fusion pops
Funko Pops
onto
are ugly.
Nintendo
It's an
Switch
ugly visual
September
style. The
13th.
boxes are butt ugly. It just looks cheap and
We've got a
trash, man.
smorgasbord
Ugh.
of spooky, silly,
You missed some
and
remakes.
strategic games.
Yeah, I was just ranting about Funko Pops. That's what you
Ready
missed.
for an adventure of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage.
They already
and
announced this
explore
though.
multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans.
I like that.
Luigi's Mansion
coiled
2
bridge.
HD launches on Nintendo Switch
spiral
June
bridge.
27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure.
No.
Explore dungeons and battle monsters.
This is another thing I have a real gripe with, and this is why like, I
Customize all
can't
sorts
watch
of
shows like
outfits.
Smiling Friends, even though
Decorate your
everybody
island
loves them.
however
I just
you
look at
like.
it and I'm like, this
And
is too
more.
ugly.
Plus,
Sorry,
up
if you
to
can't
4
make your show
players
look
in
nice, I'm
local
not gonna
co-op
watch
can
it. I don't
team
care.
up to catch special Dempa
And I look at this and I'm like,
The
this just
new
looks
Dempa
too
Man is
ugly. I
free to
can't.
play
I can't.
And launches as a timed
I won't.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch, July 22nd. Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug
I like the
series.
sort of wiggly wobbly little
Take
pixel
control of your
animations there.
forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
Of the
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities.
But like,
Build out your deck.
okay,
Choose
check out this flap on the copter.
from over 300
Why is it jittering? Is it supposed to be like lighting?
units with different
Because like it just feels to me like the actual metal sheet is just warping.
abilities. And build out
Right.
your decks to win tactical tussles. You can also
Maybe that's
slug
just
it
the
out
art
with
style.
other players in online battles.
So far, very bland stuff.
Metal
I was
Slug
told this was
Attack
going to be a good
Reloaded
one. I feel
storms
very
onto
much
the
betrayed.
Nintendo Switch system later today.
But there's apparently a Zelda one coming up, so
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon
does
2
Nintendo have like
launches on
a
Nintendo
stipulation
Switch,
about
July
how you
15th.
present your trailers? Because
Pre-orders begin
I
later
don't think
today
this is the
on
correct way to
Nintendo
sell
eShop.
this game.
More classic titles are on the way. Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords. Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
A lot of remakes, a lot of
Plus,
remasters.
Coming to the new Nintendo 64,
Do you have something new to show
Nintendo
me?
Switch Online, mature
Other than some
17+
Wii
collection of games.
basketball games?
Brave the dangerous lost
I like
land to
Turok.
stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, you kidding me?
And infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark, now with online multiplayer.
Okay.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack members later today.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
Set sail to save the day.
Valiant.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series. Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you befriended with objects in various ways.
Yeah, you could just emulate all of these games.
Combine phantoms with certain objects to
We need a
maneuver
new
them.
Sonic. We need a new Sonic like we need a new hole in the head. No,
Combine with
thank
a
you.
cannon to attack a
We
large
need a new
area.
Crash Bandicoot, I think you mean.
A fan to blow enemies around. Or
Someone with
combine
a
Morona
Dragon Quest
herself
liking
with
would have been
show-stopping
happier
abilities
about
that can
the
turn
announcement
tide
and
of
she makes an
battle.
appearance.
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero.
For a game you can
launches
play as
on
the girl,
Nintendo
that's
Switch
true.
Next year.
Yeah, Silver, they did a Dragon Quest announcement.
This one's gonna take you for a ride. 7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Flash and X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
This isn't interesting to me, man. Give
Duke it
me...
out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more. Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
There is a neat thing you
Or
haven't
play
seen yet.
co-op in The Punisher.
Okay,
You can also cross over to the
cool.
museum
I'll
to
wait
view
40
artwork
minutes to see a
or
neat
listen to
thing.
music from each game.
Yeah, it feels really just
Marvel
padded
vs.
and bloated
Capcom
with like...
Fighting Collection,
I don't-
Arcade Classics,
like,
launches on
this
Nintendo
does not
Switch
warrant an
this
announcement.
year.
Who paid for this? Capcom? I'm Mario. I like Mario. Oh,
The
It's another
latest
one of his
game in the
lame
Mario
parties.
Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree. First, let's see some of the new
Jamboree.
boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between
I think I'll
floors in
definitely not
Rainbow
play Yuri
Galleria.
Visual Novel. Have fun,
Use
stream.
in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale.
Alright,
But
alright.
act fast.
But they might be announcing a Zelda.
Ride around
You'll miss
and
it.
Stay on track in Roll'em Raceway.
But yeah, I understand. This isn't that
With the new
interesting.
turbo dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll. Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of
I actually
wits,
do like the mini
and
games
more.
in these sorts of, like even Crash
Some are
Bash. Like
controlled
when you
by
have party
gently
games,
shaking or tilting
this is
your
like the
Joy-Con
stuff that I enjoy
controllers.
most. Like, what inventive
With
short
over
game can you
110
make?
mini-games,
But I don't
there's a
like
wide
WarioWare
variety
for
to
some
enjoy.
reason. I think it's just like it comes back to
Also,
how gross the presentation there is.
Up to 20 players can go
Like
head to
the
head
mini games
online
there are
in
like
the
stick the
Coupathlon
finger
mode.
up Wario's nose.
Compete
I wanna
against
do
your
that.
rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top. Wait.
Did I
there are
play
even
Shadow of
more
the Earth
new
Tree yet?
modes?
No.
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be
I'm not
underway
important enough.
when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on
Actually,
the Nintendo Switch system October
my
17th.
guy at Bandai, he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, sorry, I tried to
That was the latest installment in the Mario
tried
Party
to get you
series.
access." Well, I messaged
Super
him, but he
Mario
was like,
Party
"Yeah, sorry, I
Jamboree.
tried to get you access, but
With new boards,
you know, we only had
mini-games,
so many to give out, and your
and a
name wasn't
20-player
chosen." And I
online
was like,
gameplay
"Oh, well, thanks for
and
thinking
more.
of me, man. That's
Get
so
ready
cool."
for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
This is Zelda. Is it a... It's not a Zelda Maker. Is it a sequel to, Because the Link's Awakening remake was in this style, no? Oh, they made playable. People have been clamoring for that for years. Finally done it for them. Are we gonna play as Zelda? We've been playing as Zelda the whole time. We're gonna play as the princess now.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Oh, hey,
AJ
he has
Aonuma,
like good Hollywood
producer
hair
of the
now.
Legend of Zelda series.
He's following Miyamoto's lead on that one.
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, hey,
This time around, Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist's role.
you left
might
before
be
you got a
thinking,
game where you
will
play as the
Zelda
girl.
fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule.
Oh my
to
god,
save her
that's
kingdom.
the God-slaying greatsword.
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it, called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
Okay.
Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule. You might be
Okay.
surprised at what you discover.
An actually interesting Zelda
Even
gimmick.
battles will
First
look
time in
different.
like 10
You
years.
could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
Why does he not simply
Monsters
create an
have
echo
different
of Link?
abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on
Unless
the
he doesn't need to
situation.
save him.
Wisdom is key, after all.
Ah, yeah, everything breaks probably. That's true. Zelda craft. Literally an immersive sim. Yeah. I mean, they've been trying to embrace that more and more since Breath of the Wild. I'm not surprised to see
In
it. I do
Hyrule
like,
without Link,
conceptually, I like this
the
iteration
fate of the kingdom
a
is
bit
now
more.
in
That was like a
Zelda's
Deku scrub
hands.
there. I also like that
How was that?
they're not just making it
I hope
another
you
Zelda
enjoyed
game,
this demonstration
because
of the echo.
people have been yammering all the years and years and years. People have been like, why can't you play Zelda? I want to play as the Zelda. And I've always been like, look, if you're going to make Zelda playable, take the opportunity and don't just what I hate is like in Crash Bandicoot, where you can play Coco in Crash 4, and Coco and Crash play exactly the same. I hate that. Like, why don't you just make her faster but remove like the spin attack or something? Whereas like at least conceptually it's a different challenge, and I like that they're seemingly not just doing like you're not playing as Zelda, where it's like, oh well, you're actually playing Link, but you just have a Zelda skin on top of you. It's like
Echo ability,
there's actually a
which
different game
channels
being
Princess
played
Zelda's
here.
wisdom.
I really like
There
that.
are a lot of echoes in this game. To be
Otherwise,
honest,
why
I haven't
bother?
counted them all yet.
You can just imagine Link
How
as a
you
girl,
solve
if that's what
puzzles
you
and
really
battle
want.
enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September
Don't do it
26th.
as Link dressed as Zelda.
A Nintendo
Don't
Switch
just
Lite
do it as
system
Link dressed as
inspired by the
Zelda.
Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma.
Alright.
Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
I will pay $70 on release. I will pay $70 for this game in 5 years when you still haven't discounted
Let
it, you
loose
bastards.
and party on.
And then there's always like shit like this, which is just like, who wants this? Like it just again like, why does it look so ugly? Oh, this is the one, gang. This is the horrible, nausea-inducing vomit that's going to copyright claim this stream. This ugly song from this ugly game. Casual garbage. It's not even casual garbage. This is like refined garbage. Also, this isn't good dancing. Yeah, a Ubisoft original. How surprising. Ubisoft makes another shitty
A
game.
new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
We already saw this,
It's the
man.
world of Horizon in Lego form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a
Someone on
quest to
Twitter
save the
recently
world from an
posted
ancient
that
evil.
Aloy feels like an
Journey
industry
through lush
plant.
landscapes. Dive deep into the
And I've
cauldron.
never...
Climb
I
up
don't
on
think
the
I've ever
tallness
heard
and
anybody
traverse other
say
locations
something
inspired by the
that is so
original game.
fundamentally correct, and yet I
Swarms of
can't
machines are
explain
lurking
why.
everywhere.
It's just like,
Use an
yeah,
array of
she
gadgets
is,
like
isn't
blast
she?
boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits.
I don't know why,
and
you can
don't
never
have
play
to
as a
explore
carrot.
this
How
vast
great.
wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op. Lego Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch
Whatever.
this holiday.
Lego Star Wars 2 on the
A
PlayStation 2.
Stray's journey begins.
Excuse me, I don't wanna, like... Is this just the portion where Sony dumps its reject games on Nintendo? Oh, the other cats don't care.
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a
Okay,
drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
Is the plot twist in this game that the cat is also like a
Carefully
cyborg?
climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city. Careful though. Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this
Cat people
unfamiliar
need to chill.
world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Whatever.
Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like
It's
a
the
hobbit
shitty
from the
game
Lord
again.
of the Rings, now a leisurely existence nestled around in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle
Oh yeah,
into
you can
life
decorate
in the
your
Shire.
home. Oh my god.
As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work
Who's
together
this?
to solve problems, and
Who are
even
these
share a
characters?
meal.
I don't care about any
For
of these
free.
guys.
Explore, garden, fish,
It's just like-
forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch
it's Gandalf.
system this
Ian
holiday.
McKellen just fell off stage like yesterday. He's apparently fine, but you know.
Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
Objection!
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games,
another
including
Ace
a
Attorney-
sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime
The
scenes.
Hobbit could be a good role-playing
Gather
game.
information by
Oh yeah,
interviewing
you
people
could do
and
anything
inspecting
good with
evidence.
this, but it requires
Then
you
use
actually
the
putting
power
these
of
projects in the
logic
hands
to
of
solve
talented
challenging
individuals
cases.
and letting there be like a creative
Enjoy
director who's in
all-new
charge.
hand-drawn character
And they don't want
visuals
to do
from the
that.
original
They want to
series
create
character
these
designer, or swap to
horrendous.
the original sprites
Oh, it's
for a more
Animal
classic
Crossing,
look.
but in Lord of the
Take a
Rings.
break
We
from
can
your
get the Animal
investigation
Crossing
to
people to
explore
buy
the
this and
gallery,
it'll sell 20
where
million
you'll find
copies too.
character
It's
art,
just
music,
terrible.
including
Terrible.
orchestral arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover
Man,
the truth at any cost.
Hey,
Ace
guys.
Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September
Miles
6th.
Edgeworth.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's etch-worthy. I etched to this.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街
Oh, this is Danganronpa, I think.
毎日
You can tell by the
それが
eyes.
続くなんだよこれなんなんだよあくそ
More weep stuff. You look like this
After a
red-haired
devastating
guy?
attack
No,
by
I'm
unknown
buff as
assailants,
hell, man.
Takumi Samino's life gets
You wanna know what I look
turned
like?
upside down.
Just like, I kind of look like
Mysterious
Guts
school
from
mascot
Berserk.
suddenly
But I have
appears.
probably more muscle than him.
While Takumi
And I'm more
manages to get
masculine.
out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is to defend the school from
Yeah,
hostile
Dragon looked
student
alright.
enemies for 100 days.
You know, if you're talking about like
Shrouded in secrecy.
projects that would make interesting games, if you read I always forget his name. I always want to say Nobuo Uematsu, but it's not Nobuo Uematsu. It's a horror manga called The Drifting Classroom, and it follows these children that find that their school has been transported into like a horrible wasteland. I'm not going to spoil the story, and it's just like, well, good luck, kids. Figure out a way to live. And I love that premise. I think that's such an interesting, like, especially for a video game, because, yeah, well, you could do something with that. I won't spoil the manga. It's really good.
And the unavoidable loss of allies.
Umezu, yeah.
Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored
Kazuo
by extreme
Umezu,
and
yes.
despair,
Yes,
and
thank you,
return
thank
to
you.
his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa
I can beat a
present
horse.
The 100
Well, like in a
Line
fight?
Last
Yeah, of
Defense
course.
Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations. A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
What a lame run animation.
Rule and expand the Empire of Beren across multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills.
JRPG, the game.
And formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like
It must be
United
so
Attack
disheartening
can
to have
also
to
help
work
with
on one of
strategy.
these games and then watch the Nintendo Direct
How
and it's
will
like,
you expand your empire?
there's 7 of these games
And in
every
which order
time.
will you fight the
And
7
everyone
heroes?
is more generic looking than the
Every
next one.
decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2.
I'm not.
That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Metroid
Next
Prime?
will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Metroid Prime? You doing Metroid Prime 4, finally? Oh yeah, they doing it. People have been mad on Twitter that they haven't released anything from this. We'll show with the dignity of not just yammering over the top. Chat, you can't be getting horny for Samus Aran. She's not a real person. This is such a weird part of her lore that she like spins into a ball. I get that it makes sense as like a power-up, but it's just weird. And they put it in pink letters because Samus is a girl. I joke. Oh, hey, you get a release date even. How cool is that? They're not gonna stick to this release date, by the way. They don't commit to like a quarter, which means it's gonna be late. And if it's late, it's gonna get delayed. So I say
After a very
middle
long
of 2026.
time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus
Metroid
Aran's
Prime
new
for this.
adventure.
Is this Edgeworth? Is this Edgeworthy?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. And thank you for watching.
Is this all? Yeah, it's all. Oh, what do we think, gang? Was it worth 40 minutes of our lives? Forgetful baby. Did you like the Zelda game I made you? Zelda looked pretty okay. Metroid Prime, I don't care about Metroid, but cool that you're getting it. Boy, there was a lot of trash and remakes in this, huh? Maybe if they made more interesting games, they wouldn't have to resort to remaking the old ones, huh? Could have done away with 15 minutes. Yeah, I could have done away with more than 15 minutes, to be honest. When GTA 6 coming out? Like next year or the year after? Snail news. Still waiting on some promotional stuff, but demo coming out soon. Demo's ready. Just need some stuff and then I can publish. Hopefully neat stuff gets revealed with the Switch 2 or we might have to take matters into our own hands. Yeah, you know, this is not cope. Here's the person saying like, see, the reason they're not delivering on the good stuff is because they're saving it for when they announce the Switch 2. It's like, no. When they announce the Switch 2, they will talk about like a new Nintendo Me add-on, and then they'll talk about, you know, online subscription pricing for 20 minutes. Nintendo is so weird. Snail news moves slowly like snail. It does move slowly, but it moves. It chugs along. Will I be able to play Snail on Steam Deck? I don't see why not. Do I need to code it any differently to enable that? If so, no. Remakes and sequels and remakes and sequels. Yeah. You played Signalis yet? No. I have not. Switch 2, now with 9 controllers. Ooh. Metroid, Dragon Quest, and Zelda are what I'm hyped for. Yeah. But it's like, remakes and sequels. Snail on Steam Deck will probably work out day one, no problem. Yeah. Sure. Why would it be a problem? But I ask again, why? Why? Wild chat. Oh, no, Valve's compatibility layer will translate the game for you. It will almost certainly work without extra work. You say that, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. There's something about the way you put that, and it just doesn't inspire confidence. I can't explain why. I'm waiting for your analysis of, and then the heart emoji blocks the rest of your text in like 8 years' time. Oh, of Signalis. Yeah. Don't hold your breath. I've heard good things, but it's also like, well, it seems like just an amalgamation of a bunch of stuff I already have played, and it's like, I don't know. Could be good. I don't know. Don't know when next stream. I don't think there's. Good lord. I don't know when we stream next. I don't know if there's any industry things happening anytime soon. It could be a few months. Also, I'm really busy these days, which is why I haven't been streaming any GDC talks or anything like that. And I've just been trying to hammer home on some scripts, Silent Hill 4 and the like. It has tank controls. Oh, wait. Now hold it. Could be good. At the last PAX, everyone was like asking indie devs how they got their game to run on deck. They said they didn't do anything and it just worked. Alright, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was Nintendo Direct. Good fun. Great time had by all. I'm gonna go buy some milk. I need milk to make my coffees. Cappuccinos and lattes and such. Maybe I buy some eggs, eggs, milk, great combo. Some meat, maybe, You never know what crazy antics I get up to when I go shopping. Bye-bye.